Hey Scorpio, it's Suzanne here to do your Friday reading. Yeah, I did not do readings this week on Monday. I just had a lot going on, but here I am. We're going to do a Friday reading for you, so I'm happy to be back. This deck here, the Tree Angel Oracle deck, this is a beautiful deck. It basically, each card represents a different tree. I do talk about an experience that I had when it came to angels and trees in the Gemini reading. So you can check that out, but I'm not going to talk about it in every single reading. But I wanted to give you the opportunity to hear that. It's not a huge deal, but it was a big deal for me. Okay. All right, so let's pull one card for you and one card for your person. All right. All right, so for you, we have the apple tree. The apple tree All right, so this particular card is about the promise of a faithful son. So what does son mean? It's about happiness, bliss. So I feel like this card, you might be feeling like happiness and bliss within a connection is kind of on the cusp or coming towards you. But this is about joy. Apple trees, apples. This is a card of joy. And notice the number here, we have 20. So that breaks down to 2. Happiness between two people. Okay, 2 is the card of, or the number of duality and connection. All right, so for your person here, we have the juniper tree. Those smell beautiful. All right, so and this card is the number 10 card. All right, so this particular energy here, the juniper, this person is being asked to release what doesn't serve them. Okay, now your energy is feeling like that something blissful or happy or beautiful is coming towards you. And this person, I feel like, is moving away from something that doesn't serve them. Okay? And this card here, number 10, breaks down to a 1. So I feel like this person might have been attached in the past where they are no longer attached. So this person is single. All right, so let's do this. Your cards will be on the top. Their cards will be on the bottom. Ouch. Try that again. I hope that some of you or most of you had a nice St. Patrick's Day. With all the parades and everything being canceled, it might have been a quieter St. Patrick's Day for most of you, but that's okay. Okay, and then I'm using one of my decks, which is the tarot deck that I created for your person on the bottom. You'll notice that there's artwork in all of my thumbnails now. That's my artwork. My cards look very similar. All right, so let's see. All right, so for you, we have Knight of Cups. What did we say? You know, that you feel something coming towards you. You feel bliss of some kind coming towards you. And that might seem almost counterintuitive with everything that's going on in the world right now. You might be thinking, you know, why do I feel this really strong positive energy? Why do I feel so good? Why do I feel like, you know, everything's okay? Well, first of all, because it is, and it will be okay. But we have Knight of Cups here for you. So this is somebody coming towards you with a cup of love, with possibly a message or something to say, you know, and this person over here, remember, is moving away from something that doesn't serve them anymore. All right, so for them, what do we have here? King of Swords. All right, so the King of Swords, first of all, is very truthful, but he also has vision. He's also very mature. The one thing that this King of Swords can lack sometimes is it's not so much what he says, but how he says it. He can be very unemotional. And, you know, we'll get to that. But he has vision around his truth. All right, so we've got the Five of Pentacles for you. So this can mean that you were possibly left out in the cold in the past. It can also mean I don't spend a lot of time. You might notice in my readings, I don't spend a lot of time on money, you know, because, you know, this can be a card of poverty. Okay, this can be a card of lack. The way that I look at lack as, you know, you'll hear me say something is missing. Okay, so, you know, whether it's money or anything in your life, it is coming from a place of lack. So you might have felt for a long time that there was something missing, you know, and suddenly, you know, you've got this, you know, warm, lovely, blissful feeling that you feel like is coming towards you. You know, you might be waking up much happier. You know, and I'm telling you, and this, you know, will be intertwined in my readings, you know, as far as this coronavirus, you know, this can be a mass awakening throughout the planet. Okay? So many of you have found your spirituality in tough times in your life. Think about that. You know, the whole world is going through some tough times right now, and you know, and that rarely happens where the whole world is connected about one thing, you know, and it's about the potential loss of a lot of lives. So it creates a refocus throughout the entire planet as to what's important. Okay, so you might have been feeling like you have been missing something, you know, and I'm gonna clarify that card for you because I'm really interested in what that is. For this person, we have the Fool, which speaks to this juniper energy of moving away from something that no longer serves them in order to take a leap of faith. You know, this is about taking a leap of faith and moving towards something that may feel risky or may feel unknown to this person. This person does not know the outcome of whatever this is. You know, if whatever this connection is, I don't feel like this person has any idea what the outcome will be, even though they have vision and truth about the situation or the connection between the two of you. Whoops. Hangman. So I feel like when you were looking at your life or your life situation, feeling like something was missing, could be this person. you know, the best solution at that time was to look at things from a different perspective. Not everybody can do that. You know, that's a higher level of maturity and spirituality, to really be able to look at something from the other person's perspective. And I feel like you have done that. And that could be why this blissful, loving energy is coming towards you, because that puts you in the energy of allowing what was supposed to happen instead of fighting for something or fighting for what you thought was supposed to happen. This is an energy of allowing it to happen. And that's a much more blissful type of energy. That's a much happier energy to be in than to constantly be fighting something or fighting for something or trying to make something happen. This is the energy of allowing, and, you know, allowing what is supposed to come towards you to come towards you. All right, so for this person down here, look at this, Ace of Pentacles. I mean, both of these cards speak to this Oracle Juniper card. You know, whatever this person has left behind, they have truly left it behind. Because there is, Ace of Pentacles is all about intention. There's intention behind a new beginning. But this person is also in the energy of allowing, because they have the Fool right next to it, which is moving towards the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen. We're going to allow what's going to happen, or what's supposed to happen, to happen. You guys really are in a very similar energy, but in a different way. All right, so we have Seven of Cups, card of choices, sometimes the card of illusion and fantasy and dreams. Sometimes it's the card of having your cake and eating it too. Sometimes, you know, especially with this Apple card here with bliss, there might be some element here of you truly having your cake and eating it too. You know, I know that there's a negative connotation to that saying, and for some reason I don't feel like it's negative for you in this particular situation. Like, for instance, if this person lives at a distance, suddenly they're going to live near you and want to be with you at the same time. So that could be what this having your cake and eating it too actually means. Like, they might be doing all of the work to get to you, to make it easy for you this time, where you might have been doing a lot of the work in the past. Like, this connection feels like it could be very easy, because I feel like this is very similar vibration that you're both in right now. All right, and then finally, this person has the Five of Wands. So I feel like the biggest challenge that this person has is they don't fully know where they stand. And the reason I say that, Five of Wands, you know, could mean that there's competition for your affection, but it also at its core means that this person doesn't truly know where they stand. And we also have the Fool here, which is taking a leap of faith towards the unknown, or taking a risk. I feel like this person is, you know, going to take a risk, but they don't know where they completely stand with you. You know, you might not know that they've left somebody behind. You might not know, you might sense it. You might have seen it on social media, you know, but I don't feel like you know for sure. You feel this energy coming towards you. All right, so let's see. We're going to clarify with the Lenormand deck. All right, so I want to clarify this Five of Pentacles for you. All right, so we have the key. So this tells me that you have the power here. You have the power of choice. It's like there could be two doors that this key unlocks. And the key works with both doors. It's your choice as to what door you open. The number 33 is the master number of being a master teacher. You know, if you were in a tough situation, you know, feeling lack, it's almost like you might have taught this person something. Like you might have chosen to be alone. Like being alone was better than being in a connection or a relationship that wasn't what you wanted. And so by your actions, you might have inadvertently taught this person that they needed to leave something behind. And you know, you might never know that. But it's like now, you know, with this 7 of Cups here, having your cake and eating it too, it's like you might be rewarded for making the right choice in the past that might have caused you to have lack in your life. And now this beautiful Knight of Cups energy is coming towards you. And this situation here has allowed you to look at things, possibly with this person, has allowed you to look at things from a much different perspective or a much higher perspective. And that could make it feel like a dream come true when this person possibly comes towards you. So I want to clarify 2 cards down here for this person. I want to clarify the Fool and the 5 of Wands. So why doesn't this person know where they stand with you? And possibly what risk is this person going to take with this Fool energy? Look at, we've got the mask. Number 40. So that breaks down to a 4. Okay, so that's being realistic. So you can't wear a mask and be realistic at the same time. So this person in some way is taking off a mask, and that is the risk that they're going to take when coming towards you. So this person could have worn a mask for a long time when it comes to you. You might have felt like that's what was missing with this person in the past. Like their authenticity was missing when it came to you. 5 of Wands. Why does this person, why do they not know where they stand with you? All right, so we have the Clock. Notice the number here. 37 breaks down to what number? 10. All right, so what this is saying is this person had to be single. This person, the reason that they didn't know where they stood with you is because for a long time they might have been attached to some other energy, or attached to another person, or attached to a situation that they had to free themselves from. So it feels like the timing of this is lining up now. Okay, because we've got the 10 here, the 10 here. That could also be that a cycle has ended. And this person is now single. And that's why this person didn't necessarily know where they stood with you, is because they were wearing a mask. They were not being authentic, which kind of repelled you away, actually. And the timing wasn't right. This is the Clock. The timing wasn't right. So, you know, you didn't necessarily present yourself as being ready for them to come to you, and that might have confused them or caused them to feel like they didn't know where they stood with you. I feel like that energy, whatever energy needed to go away, has gone away. And this person might be experiencing some revelation right now. All right, so what is this person, how is this person perceiving you? And how are you perceiving this person? How are they perceiving you? We have the Devil, card of Capricorn. They are perceiving you as extremely tempting right now. Extremely alluring, extremely sexually exciting. They're very, very drawn to you, you know, emotionally, physically. You're very, very tempting to them. And then here, how are you perceiving this person? The Hermit. You're perceiving them as quiet, but more importantly, you might be perceiving them as being alone now, where you didn't perceive them as being alone in the past. That's the energy. That's why you might be feeling this blissful energy coming towards you, because you feel like they're alone now. They're single now, where they might not have been in the past. All right, so Scorpio, that is what I have for you for this week. If you are looking for a personal reading, don't hesitate to reach out. You will get a response quickly, and we'll get you taken care of. Otherwise, I will talk to you next week. I'm going to be starting to do a few new things too, so you can look for that. I will be doing some videos on all the decks that I've created, because I've gotten a lot of questions about that, and you know, so I want to kind of give you an update on where I'm at with all of my decks. And for those of you that want to purchase the decks, you know, I'm doing a lot of new things to come here, and you will know about that when I do it. All right. All right. Thanks so much, Scorpio. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you next week. All right. Much love.